Hey, everybody, and welcome to the first episode after a brief hiatus from the Brutal Gamer Brutally Honest podcast. As always, this is Eric, and we got Rick.
Hey guys, this is Rick. I am the Xbox editor over at Brutal Gamer, and I'm a little bit hungover. So let's see how this works out. You can find me on
And you're not
Twitter
alone.
at DocBrown303.
And we got Jason.
Hey guys, this is Jason, editor-in-chief at Brutal, and you can find me at JasonTAS on Twitter and not hungover.
And joining us for the first time this week is Dylan.
Hello, my name is Dylan. You can find me on Twitter at Dylan's Legos, one word. I am a newbie staff writer. How's it going?
You like Legos, Dylan?
I made the PSN name in 2008. I was like, my name's Dylan. I like Legos. Boom.
There you go.
I like it.
I also like Legos, so I think that.
Who doesn't
That's
like
a pretty
Legos?
good origin story for a Twitter handle. It's better than
Yes.
mine.
I bet Hitler didn't like Legos.
I'll bet he didn't.
All right, well,
I'm just
Let's
going to throw
take-
that out there.
we got some good stuff this week. I think we want to start with some Valiant variant comic covers that Jason covered earlier this week.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to go into this, Jason?
Well, there's really Night On who is online, and that is a really strange love of cats. So Valiant played off for this and got a bunch of covers for a wave of comics coming up in December that are going to have cat cosplay. That's probably the strangest concept that I've ever heard. Apparently, there's a whole website dedicated to cat cosplay. They
Of
actually,
course there is.
I'm not kidding. and they shot the photo. They set the cats up. I don't know how many people killed trying to get cats into these costumes, but it worked, I guess. So there we have it, cat cosplay.
Dear God.
I think I really like these covers. Some of them. I mean, some of them are genuinely weird and creepy.
Yes, they certainly are.
But I think,
Oh my god.
and I think we can announce it right here that look for it as it gets closer to Halloween. We are going to create bad cosplay for our pets and make a gallery of it.
Oh my God. Well, now it's official. We have to do it.
We have to do it.
Yeah, no. Thanks, Eric. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, it's gonna be the worst.
Oh my god. They're going to be awful.
I don't want to spoil it, but my fat little dachshund is gonna. Oh man, he's gonna look good.
Any idea what you're doing yet?
No idea. I just know he's gonna look good. He always looks good. He's a dapper guy.
There you go.
Oh.
He's a man about town.
Epic dog. Oh my god. These comic covers are brilliant.
You know, I was saying to Eric before we started recording too. There's a border around them, a silvery border with like all cartoon pictures of cats as characters. It really reminds me of the Marvel Comics covers from I forget what anniversary it was, but I think it was in the mid '80s maybe, where they did like a bunch of covers that had like a silver border and it had a bunch of characters around, no matter what the book was.
Oh yeah.
Remember
I
that?
remember those. Yeah, and it had all their heads.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Yeah, I remember those.
exactly. So it really
That
reminds
was
me of that, which is extra cool.
Yeah. But they're just cats.
But they're cats. Oh, also, I should note there is an Exo Manowar something coming involved with the cat cosplay. The head of Valiant, Dinesh, tweeted on I think maybe like 2 days ago, tweeted something like a little tease about it. So there is something. I guess the surprise.
Maybe they're turning him into a cat.
Maybe that would just be that would be like along the lines of Thor. Really
I'm actually excited.
classic.
Since I reviewed that Man of War comic, I'm kind of a fan. I think.
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh, I am. Yeah, it's a good book.
Is it? I've never
Yeah,
read it actually.
It really is. He's like a Visigoth from like
Okay.
Right.
from like Roman times, and he gets abducted by aliens and along with all his people, and their time moves much faster where they are, and they come back. They break out and they come back. I'm not spoiling anything here. The story was here. But they break out and come back. He's got this ultimate weapon with him, basically like an alien kind of Iron Man suit. It's like almost invincible. So he comes back to Earth now, and it's pretty cool.
I might have to check this out.
It's a really good concept. And the 49th issue was the one I reviewed. It was really good. You can find that review, at Brutal Gamer. I'll man the plugs. And look for that. And special it's going to be coming out this month, I think.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
So I'm going to be looking for that one when it hits.
Yes, we will. I will get that to you.
But speaking of books, Jason, do you want to take us into the Soviet verse?
Yes. Yes. Fantastic. I believe they're actually going Stalin verse.
Stalin verse.
So
yeah, that's right.
I don't know if Joe plays a big part in the comic. Pretty old if he did. But basically how it works is going to be Divinity 3, which is of course the third installment of the Divinity series of miniseries. And if people don't know who that is, Divinity is a Russian cosmonaut who goes into space on an experimental mission. Well, I guess not Russian, Soviet cosmonaut who goes on an experimental mission and something goes wrong. Long and the short of it is he ends up with basically godlike powers. It's back to Earth, and hilarity ensues.
Is hilarity the right word for that, though?
I don't know. It's fitting, I think it's fitting for it. But,
I don't know. I haven't read it, so I don't know.
So, I read the first one. It's not very funny, but it is. It's a great read. As most of Valiant's stuff, it's like very different for a superhero-y type thing. It's just got a lot of cool ideas going on that probably the bigger publishers would not do. And I just love that they're not afraid to do cool stuff and really different stuff. So that was the first one. Does play out kind of like you would imagine. It has Valiant's superheroes him because he's so overpowered basically, and the governments of the world are worried about him. And then the second one I did not read yet, but he basically faces another being exactly like himself. And in the third one, they go to an alternate dimension where Soviet Russia took over the world. So you have Soviet fire. And even the Valiant Heroes. So it's similar to I was saying to Eric also before. It's very similar to DC's Red Sun. It sounds like where what if the Soviet Union found Superman instead of having him crash in a field in Kansas. So it sounds very similar to that. But knowing Valiant, there's going to
That sounds pretty cool.
Hey, Jason, you just cut out there for a couple seconds. It get picked up.
Yeah, I saw that. I hit the button.
Oh.
I might have to check that out as well because I love Red Sun.
Yeah,
one of my favorite books ever.
All right. Do we want to move on?
Yeah, I think we could. Really nothing in comic.
All right.
Book.
Soviet Union to Pokemon Go. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a crossover.
Yeah. Soviet Pokemon.
Soviet
Pokemon.
I
wonder what the Soviets would do if they had Pikachu. I wonder what they would use him for.
In Soviet, they had the little hats on the Pokemon.
In Soviet Russia, Pokemon.
Pokemon Blink.
So right, but the Pokemon Go base apparently dropped by about 80%.
Just like No Man's Sky.
Had to go there.
Jeez, Dylan.
Yeah, I had to go there.
The difference is that Pokemon Go is a quality game.
What? I thought you still
No.
You don't like No Man's Sky anymore?
No, I enjoy No Man's Sky. I haven't had too much time to play it, but
yeah, I haven't either. It makes me
like
sad.
it for what it is.
I still have not played it.
That's okay. You'll be plenty to discover when you when you play it.
You'll find it in the
We
dollar bin.
shouldn't go down that road. This is gonna get us way in the weeds.
Yeah, it really
Right,
is.
right. So Pokemon Go player base declined by about 80%. I think this is pretty common for mobile games, especially ones built on 90s era nostalgia.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's bad news for the. I think this was expected when they released it. I think they kind of had an idea that this would happen.
Yeah.
And I think as soon as they release the new generations, more people are going to come back. Not as many
Do you
people
think
as they had
that?
at
Do
the
you think they're
beginning.
gonna do that?
I think they didn't. They already announce it. The second gen was coming
I haven't heard
later.
that.
Oh, well, maybe
Yeah,
they didn't.
that'll definitely draw.
You know
back
what?
some
I
the
think
audience.
there was something. I think there was some kind of. I don't know if it was some kind.
Right.
Well,
I
here,
mean,
gentlemen, I'll use this crazy contraption called the internet.
Whoa! Wait a minute now,
Whoa.
it's getting crazy there.
Next generation Pokemon.
Rick.
Go.
I'm going to be honest.
Well, they
What?
just came out with the
You're
update,
going over my head.
and they came out with the. They came out with like a new. What is it? The new tracker thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
what is
they
it
did.
called?
Pokemon Tracker Go Tracker.
Pokemon Tracker.
Wow.
Pokemon Go
That
Plus.
was, that's
the
a great name.
Hell named that.
I did.
Oh, sorry.
Pokemon Go tracker thing.
Put it on your wrist, and it goes. I can't find a date. All I can see is a picture of Ditto.
Oh,
Well,
With
he's
the
a second
headline,
generation Pokemon, so that's good.
I understood
Yeah.
that reference.
it says Ditto is in the game. It's just a big picture of this purple blob. I love
guess
Ditto.
Huge moment. Well, I guess
Yeah.
it is. but
Yeah. That's the crowning achievement. We put Ditto in the game.
That's great. That's awesome.
Oh my god. Yeah. So I don't know. Do any of you guys still?
Barely.
You know, I played it for like 5 minutes actually yesterday. Ended on. I collected a couple of Pokestops, and that was.
It's a game you go there for like 5 minutes and just quit, and then go for the next day for 5 minutes again and just quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's nothing around you when you open the app, then
Yeah,
might as
that's
well
it.
just close it.
Mostly people are playing what is it, like Clash of Clans and Battle Royale? Is that it?
Clash Royale. Oh, I love
Clash
that game.
Royale. Yeah.
Clash Royale.
I probably shouldn't admit that. I like that game.
Yeah, I can't say that one's.
And then it's either that or the little ones are playing Minecraft.
It's true.
Yeah, of course. I noticed that Rick just dropped off.
Hey, sorry.
Uh-oh. The internet's wonky. That's okay, Rick.
Oh, he's back.
There he is.
I'm back.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Hey.
I was about
Sorry
to
about
cry.
No, don't cry. Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Well, you didn't miss much. We were just talking about mobile
You're
games.
trashing what?
Pokemon.
Oh man.
And then we were talking about mobile games.
Oh
Yeah, Clash Royale is the best mobile game.
yeah. I don't know what it is about mobile games besides Pokemon Go, but I just don't like them.
Declared it. Well, yeah, mobile. I personally like playing my PS Vita
Yeah.
for the small people that do.
Yeah.
I love my
You
Vita.
and the 12 other people. I kind of feel like I feel like that's different though, because those games are like real games. These mobile
Exactly.
games, they're like, I feel like I close my eyes and just play them.
I have a feeling you just. But anyway,
I do.
My problem with mobile is that I just tried to fire up a couple, and I can't play handset. I'm not gonna old handsets to play mobile. That's
Right.
the problem that I have with it. They get and they also get delisted. Re-download them. I was trying.
I play them, and sometimes they're really cool, like especially the indie ones, and I like the art style. But then it's just do the same thing 20,000 times, and I get bored of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, they're not made to be long, immersive experiences. They're made to hold your attention and get a quick buck out of you.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple. There's a couple that are decent from what I understand. I haven't played, but I know there's one. I think it's called Oceanhorn. That's kind of like a Zelda-y type thing. It's supposed to be very good.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't really get into. I mean, what I have on my phone is Pac-Man, and that's
And
about it.
everything you get is also free.
Yeah, right.
Pac-Man. I love it.
Oh,
Are you going to get that Pac-Man Championship Edition game that just came out?
I played that.
Did you?
Bandai Namco play that for a few minutes. Absolutely insane. It's so ridiculously fast.
Wow.
It's like it's almost. I mean, it's like right there, almost non-playable because
Wow.
it's just like you're like twitching, just trying to and you're trying to like make moves before you make moves, like push the button to go left before you have to go left, because if you do it when you have to go left, you're probably not going to do it.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because it's just everything moves so fast, but graphics are amazing again. Neon 80s Tron, it looks really cool. And there's some neat new stuff, like you don't die instantly by a ghost, but which you kind of, but you get bumped, like you get bumped back. Like,
and then you like spill all the pellets like Sonic does his ring.
That's a great idea. No. All the pellets go back to where they were. That actually would be good. That's good. But you get bumped back a few times.
And the maps sometimes can be pretty small.
Oh yes, very small.
Really?
It's just made for like speed and blazing and going through like a ton of maps, like really fast.
It's a competitive Pac-Man. It is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It was fun though. I can't say I didn't have fun with it, but so fun.
Who doesn't like Pac-Man?
Yeah, really.
Seriously.
I hate
Hitler
Pac-Man.
didn't like Pac-Man.
The one guy. The one guy.
I actually quite enjoy it. But,
1 out of 4 people hate Pac-Man.
How do you guys feel about South Park being delayed?
Are you sad, Rick?
No, not really.
Oh. I thought you were going to be sad because I'm not sad.
I didn't even play the first one. I want to, but I just keep not getting around to it.
I haven't. So the problem for me with South Park is that I've seen a lot of South Park, and I want to play the game, but I haven't seen recent seasons. So I feel like a lot of the references would be lost to me.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Well, I know that one thing that's kind of interesting about the game. First one spoofed fantasy, the second one spoofed superheroes. So I don't know if it's. I mean, I'm sure there's millions of references to show stuff in those, but you probably don't have to watch the show in order.
No, you don't.
Okay.
I wouldn't think so. If you understand the title, you understand the game.
I mean, I understand the South Park humor. I just haven't seen the show recently.
You should watch last season, Eric. It was pretty good.
Oh, I heard it was good.
It was really good, actually. They like build this little like pop-up town like down the street, and it has some weird new name or something, and it's like the hip new place to live, and then it makes South Park all really expensive, and nobody can live there anymore. So, it's pretty funny.
I'll have to take a look at it.
Where do you guys think they're going to go with this after this game?
What are they going to do with it?
Oh, that's a good question. Because how many more?
Because since Ubisoft is doing it, they're going to come out with like 20,000 more games of the same title.
Yeah, they are.
So we've had
probably make Assassin's Creed South Park.
Oh, there you go. All right.
No, South Park cats. They just dress up as cats. Cats cosplay.
I actually have a theory that the next one's going to be Lovecraftian.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because do you remember the mini series or or Imagination Land, actually.
Mm.
Do you remember
Yeah.
that when Cartman first dressed up as the Coon and he met Cthulhu?
He looks like such an idiot.
It does.
It's great.
And his name's the
He
Coon.
looks like
so.
he looks like what's his name? Ah, shoot. The guy with the Burt Reynolds with like a
Oh my god.
That's what I always thought he looked like.
But yeah, I could see them doing Lovecraft.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
Well, they should do Smokey and the Bandit. Just go through with the Burt Reynolds thing.
Yeah, right. Oh man.
Boy. Oh.
Well, Eric, you want to talk to us about this new? Well, not new, I should say. Is it remastered?
Remastered.
Yes.
It's remastered collection, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm about halfway through the first game, and I've played it before, as I've said on the podcast. I, beat both the original games in like a single day. We did before. I've done it. I love these games, and I'm happy to be able to play it on my PS4. Not like I couldn't play it before, but now I can just play it on current hardware.
It looks better.
It does.
Yeah, what's it look like?
It looks like BioShock. The art style's not different. It's just some upgraded textures and everything.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that a lot of people, on the quote internet, wanted them to go through and change everything. I've seen people complaining that the hacking minigame is still the same.
So what?
Well, yeah.
Why?
I mean, what are they supposed to do with it?
I don't know. Apparently, they wanted people to they wanted the devs to go in and change it. BioShock 2.
I love that mini game. That's one of my fun. That's one of my I love that little mini game in that game. So I'm glad they didn't change it.
Are people it's like Mona Lisa? Are people telling the artists to come back from the dead and change the game?
Basically, I mean, another thing I saw was that people, I lost my thought. So
Great part.
being hungover definitely has its challenges.
Yes,
Oh man, that was great.
In case anybody's listening, we have
half of our dealing with post-alcoholic consumption syndrome
issues. Don't drink, kids.
Don't drink and drive, kids.
Yes. Well, definitely don't do that. No.
If you do, don't.
Exactly. There you go.
I mean, I've seen people complaining that for BioShock 1, how in BioShock 2 you could wield plasmids and weapons at the same time?
Yeah.
I've seen people complain that they didn't change it to make that the way the first game played. I've seen people complain that they
Well, nobody liked BioShock 2.
I did.
I loved BioShock 2. BioShock 2
I do too.
is a better game than BioShock 1, but BioShock 1 has
I agree.
I love BioShock 1.
You mean the gameplay or the story?
The gameplay. I'm talking about purely the gameplay. Yeah. I don't consider story to be the game part. I consider that to be, this. I've gotten into it.
A side thing.
Right. I've gotten into it on this about The Last of Us and everything. So if you want to hear my opinions about stories and games, go listen to me rant about The Last of Us for 20 minutes.
And Luigi Mansion.
The Last of Us is amazing.
I haven't played that yet.
That's where we're going to have to disagree.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, God.
We're going off the rails here.
Moving on.
No, you're right.
Go ahead and fast forward 20 minutes.
Oh my god.
This will all be edited out in
But will it?
Probably not, because you're doing it. So
yeah, we should just have a whole podcast of Eric's rants.
I could make a special out of that. I could just go in and just take every rant I've ever.
The holiday special.
Just bring it together for a 3-hour clip show of me just ranting about games that aren't as good as people say they are.
I like it.
Brutal Gamers Festivus podcast.
Listen to Eric rant.
Included Half-Life 2, The Last of Us.
Oh.
Resident Evil, because it's a blatant ripoff of Luigi's Mansion.
Oh my god!
With
But,
time travel involved.
yes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But no, going back to Bioshock, I love Bioshock. Probably my favorite game of all time. I'm just happy to be back in Rapture. And if you're somebody who hasn't played the games ever, you haven't played them recently,
Chances
or you're
are
just
they were
looking.
spoiled.
What'd you say?
Chances are they were spoiled for the person though.
I mean, I think I would argue that they're still worth experiencing, especially 2, because the plot in 2 is a joke. So,
Well, it's
Yeah,
pretty
it was
basic.
awful. I mean, it was really bad.
I mean, if you never played these games before, go get the collection, because
Run
they're
out
fantastic.
right now
You're not
and
living.
buy it. Yes.
No,
exactly.
they're very good games.
My big daddy and my little sister Funko Pops are staring at me,
Except
and they're
the
like,
third
"Yeah,
one.
they're good games."
They should have left the third one off the trilogy.
Oh,
I've
come
only
on.
I've only declared to have one Funko Pop, and that was Songbird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I have this giant Songbird sitting on my table.
That's a nice pop. I've seen that.
I have the Big Daddy big one, and then I have Godzilla, and I have the dude from
And
Big
then
Lebowski.
Godzilla.
I do. I got Godzilla, and then I also have Dr. Zaius from Planet of the Apes.
Oh, Dr. Zaius, and now I have that song.
Dr. Zaius.
Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius.
That is the best episode.
Right. Oh god.
Is anybody else picking anything up this week? Anybody playing anything that they?
Well, I can say something about Bioshock because I actually downloaded because I have it on PC. So I downloaded the remastered version for PC, and it's like I played like 5 minutes of it. Seems okay, but for some reason I can't get it to play on the television. I have no idea why that is, but it just won't work.
That's weird.
Yeah. No way.
Throw it away.
That's what
Jason,
I'm thinking.
Have
Yeah.
you tried?
No.
Have you tried a
Bioshock-
different game?
What's that?
Have you tried a different game to try to set it up on the TV, or is it?
Yeah, no, they could. Everything's working fine. It's just for some reason I started Bioshock and it won't play.
That's weird.
I haven't
Well,
heard anybody say that either, so it's probably just something with my machine. But
Bioshock's always been kind of busted on the PC, and it's a shame because people playing on PC really deserve to play this game. It's fantastic.
yeah, it is a great game.
But at the same time, if the PC Master Race is so much better than everybody else, why?
Oh no!
We're getting into this topic.
Eric.
No, we are not.
In case you didn't know, I hold some pretty unsavory opinions.
Go right about it.
But,
Let's move on quickly. So, were there
Right.
any other new releases anybody picked up? Because we had Rise.
No,
I
I haven't
haven't.
picked anything up.
I haven't really picked up anything new recently, but I'm excited for the Destiny Rise of Iron expansion.
Okay.
And I was taking it back. I went to a yard sale a couple days ago, and I bought some like PS3 games. And one of the games I started playing was Haze.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I never played it before. I played the demo, and
Yeah.
it is the worst piece of crap I've ever witnessed.
What is it
Yeah.
called? Hades?
Haze. Haze.
Haze.
Yeah. You play as like a drug in hand future, and there's like this whole plot line with like
Oh yeah, I remember
Driving
this
these-
game.
crazy and stuff like that. I mean, it sounds kind of cool, but the game was
It was horrible.
yeah, it was horrible.
And
What's wrong with it?
It's a 4-hour story too for a $60 game.
Is it really? I didn't know it was that
Yes.
short.
It was 4 hours. I'm like, what the heck?
Jesus Christ.
There you have it.
you guys ever play Wet?
No.
I never. I had a friend who bought it. I never played it.
Okay.
I've heard questionable things about it though.
Oh, really? Wasn't there a
That sounds weird.
pretty famous? Wasn't there a pretty famous celebrity who was the model for the main character?
I don't know, but
I think there
I have
was.
this handy internet at my fingertips. So
Oh yes, very.
Oh yes. You guys ever played the 50 cents game?
I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
And-
Yes. I'm going to do you one better than playing it. I like it.
Oh my god.
I loved it. Blood on the Sand. Oh, that was fun.
Oh man, what was
this
it?
game
Just
came out 7 years ago.
It's a really basic action game. Just like lots of
Yeah.
running around shooting.
It's like
Stuff like that.
it's almost like Grand Theft Auto or like Saints Row.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of. But it was fun.
You're just 50 Cent though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just 50 Cent.
I don't know. Somehow 50 Cent, unstoppable super soldier. He's just running around just taking out like thousands of guys.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
because he's 50 Cent. Come on.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. So how about Wet?
Right. Her name is Eliza Dushku.
Oh yes, that was her.
Oh man, I love her.
Uh-oh.
She's overrated.
I would kill 100 babies for her.
Oh God.
No, actually, I have no idea who this person is. So
She was
Oh
on
man,
Buffy,
go
wasn't
check out Bring It On, and then you won't need to check anything else out.
oh, she was in Wrong Turn. Good movie.
Yeah. She was also in that. Oh no, that was Jessica Alba. She was also on some TV show, I think.
Was it Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
No, it was like a J.J. Abrams show
Oh.
way back in the day. Or no, it was No, you're right. It was the guy who did Buffy. So I don't remember. I'm too
Joss
old.
Whedon.
Josh Whedon, yes.
Oh, he also did
The Marvel movies.
yeah. But
Yeah, she was
I'm-
on Buffy. Angel.
That's right.
that's a name.
Angel.
That was. I'm excited.
Who was she in True Lies? Just looking at her thing.
Dude, she would have had to be like 10 for that movie.
It said she was in True Lies.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
the
she's
teenage
the
daughter.
daughter. She's the
Yeah.
daughter.
Oh my God. Okay. Wow.
Oh man, that's a great movie.
Yeah,
Eric, have
yeah.
you seen that movie?
No, there's a lot
Well-
of movies I haven't seen.
Jeez.
Eric, turn on. No matter
Eric.
what time
Yes.
of day, it doesn't matter.
You need to get out and enjoy life, Eric.
Watch some movies, damn it.
Just you need to like sit down and just watch Netflix for 24 hours.
Yeah.
I
Too bad
will.
you can't send like a playlist to your friends from like Netflix. Like watch these
Actually,
movies.
I think they're starting to do something like that. Actually,
Nice.
Really? Okay.
Dylan?
it's like you make a mixtape for your friends and send it to them.
That'd be cool. Dylan, have you seen True Lies and the movie Face Off?
Sadly, Nick Cage.
Oh
Cage.
man.
What's your problem with
Eric?
Nick Cage?
Well, it's not. My problem isn't Nick Cage. My problem is
That's right.
Nick Cage.
No. No, see, Nick Cage is actually a brilliant actor.
Best.
Obviously,
Best.
obviously.
Oh,
Guys, what's your favorite movie with Nick Cage in it? Mine's the one where he plays Nick Cage.
Face
Face.
off. Off. Face off. Definitely.
Oh man, if
I would-
had to
I
pick
would-
just
I would-
one,
Yeah.
I would say him as the fake Batman.
as what?
As the fake
Oh, and
Batman.
Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was really good.
Yeah,
That was good.
I like The Rock a lot.
Yeah, me too.
That's such a great movie. And
Welcome to The Rock.
I hate to say that because it's Joel Schumacher, and he's just
Yeah.
an awful person. I mean, he's just a bad person.
Well, I don't know if he's just a bad person, but he almost annihilated the Batman franchise. There's that.
I think he did. I mean, wasn't there a hiatus after that movie of like 15
yeah.
years without a Batman movie?
Oh yeah. You know, it's funny. There was a rumor right after Clooney that there was going to be a new Batman, it was going to be, I forget who the director was. Might have been Schumacher again, but then they wanted to do Scarecrow and Harley Quinn as the villain.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know who was going to play Harley Quinn. Persistent rumor Howard Stern was going to be Scarecrow.
Yes, that would have been awesome.
It didn't go anywhere, but
Oh my god, that's a shame.
What about
Because I would have
Claire?
paid to see that.
All right, let's move on a little bit.
all right.
We've been
Nicolas
we've been
Cage.
kind of floundering.
Nick Cage.
Hey, you know who's great?
Would it be Nicolas Cage?
All right, so Armacrog.
Armacrog.
So that
So, yeah, let me
yeah,
talk about this Armacrog.
yeah. Say some things.
So, let me bring it up because I want to make sure I get all this stuff here. So, Armacrog is a point-and-click claymation adventure from the gentleman who brought you Earthworm Jim. I think his name is Doug Tenapel.
Okay.
And he and his studio, Pencil Thin Studios or something like that, teamed up with Versus Evil, and they made that game. So it's a good game, but it's definitely a niche game. It's there's not any action per se in it unless it's like a part of the click and point adventure. But the voice acting it's really good. The script is really good. And I was kind of playing it and I didn't really realize it, but I thought I recognized the main character's voice, and it turned out to be Mike J. Nelson from
That's so cool.
Mystery Science Theater 3000. Yeah, it was really cool. And then it turned out that the voice cast or the voice, like all the actors, are just really famous actors. So that was pretty cool. There's a blind dog that's your teammate, and the gentleman who did Yakko Warner from Animaniacs was the voice of him. I think his name is what was his name? I forgot it right now. Let me find the article. But yeah, if you're looking
Rob
for
Paulson.
kind of Rob Paulson, and then John Herter from Napoleon Dynamite is the evil bad guy. So and it was just fun too. It's a fun game in the sense that it was a claymation game, and I haven't played a claymation game probably since Clay Fighters. It's been that long.
Speaking.
So yeah, the best claymation game ever. So yeah, I mean, it's if you have some time, it's probably how many hours I'm in? Maybe it's only 2 to 4 hour adventure or so.
Okay, so it's short.
Yeah, so if you just get in there and you're just looking for kind of a different game and kind of sit back, relax, and kind of laugh at the jokes, this is the game for you. And it's funny too. The intro is really cool. They did this what was it? It was kind of like a rap. They did this rap intro, and it kind of explained the what was going on with the game. And I don't know. It's just unique. It's just unique.
Is it like
You-
those old Clay movies? What is it? With the dog and I can't think of the name.
Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, Howard and Gromit.
Yeah, that's it.
Not. I mean, yeah, maybe with a little bit more fantasy aspect to it, because it's like you're all aliens, and I don't know. It's just interesting. Some of the characters are really interesting. There's like this a little ant, and his name is Abe Lincoln, and he's wearing like an Abe Lincoln hat, and he has a beard still. So, and they call him the President Ant. So I don't know.
It looks
was
really
interesting.
fun. I love the
Yeah.
graphics. The style is great.
Yeah. So yeah, I would go out and pick it up if it's out
And
there.
I think you had said too that it was like the whole thing was done by hand.
Yeah, it definitely was. They did everything. It was they actually went and did real claymation. They didn't do any they used a computer for the animation part, but they didn't there's no CGI or anything like that. So
That's amazing. Awesome.
yeah.
That's why it looks so good.
Yeah.
Definitely. So that was a fun
Speaking
game.
of,
I got to review.
I don't want to cut anybody off, but speaking of good art style, like in unique art styles, Cuphead. Looks really good.
Yes.
The game that will never come out.
Is it ever coming out?
No, I don't think so. They're still drawing it to this day.
Yeah. Oh my god. What was it, like 2 years, something like that, 3
Dude, it's
years?
been going on for a while.
Dying to play this thing, and it's never.
I am too.
Man,
And I know Eric is.
I'm
if
very
if people don't know, by the way, it's made to look like a 1930s Disney cartoon, and it looks phenomenal.
It does look
And
so
they
good.
claim it's all hand drawn too.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know how they would have done it not hand drawn. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess they could. I'm sure there's software for that, but
Yeah. We can just
But-
put a little filter over it. Like Snapchat.
Armstrong is available on PS4, Xbox One, Steam, and Wii U. Anything else, Rick?
No, that's it.
And it's $10, at least from the PlayStation Store.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
You better
Yeah.
believe it. Wow.
Yeah,
Get
2-hour
out there.
game though. That's pretty reasonable.
Pick it up right now.
Go get
Stop
it.
listening to the podcast and go
Go
buy it.
Think about it. Oh.
Oh,
Speaking of claymation games.
yes. I did want to say a quick word. This is in desperate need of a remake or a new one.
Which-
Clay Fighter was super fun. I don't know if
Oh my
anybody
gosh.
Oh,
podcast
yeah.
is a fan. Man, that game was.
No, I really enjoy Clay Fighter. I'm ready for it to be remade as a competitive game, and I want it at EVO next year.
Whoa.
Make it
Okay.
happen.
God, you're
That's
like
kind of
demanding.
demanding, Eric.
Yeah, really.
God, I want it now.
I would hate to work for Eric.
Oh my god.
You're probably like Scrooge. He's like, can I have Christmas off? No, keep working.
Make Clay Fighter, damn it.
Yeah. Keep animating.
I got my whip in the back.
I loved it though. It was a great game. Fighters were made out of clay, obviously. Hook, but they were all like really weird. It's like a
Like the
blob of
shape.
goo. One was
Yeah.
Elvis. It was-
No, man. Yeah, Fat Elvis.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Dude, I loved
Speaking
this game.
of,
It was so good.
While we're on the topic of niche fighting games, does anybody remember Primal Rage?
Sure.
Yes.
Oh, good game.
Yes. That was a lot of fun.
It really was.
That
Was
a
that
great game.
Midway?
Yeah, it was.
So
It
yeah,
had to be. Because it had that crummy arcade box.
That lousy arcade box.
Well, you remember the arcade boxes for Midway, and it would just like, I don't know. I like the arcade cabinets that took time to like put art into their cabinets.
Oh,
and Midway
yeah.
would just
Oh,
slap
yeah.
that big old sticker on the side. And
Midway.
then Midway just spent zero money on their cabinets. But, yeah, what are you gonna do?
That's because they had games like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
It's like people would go play it no matter what was on the cabinet. Doesn't
yeah, that's true.
When's the last time you guys been to an arcade?
no.
Actually, just recently, because they've got some arcades in Denver here, and they're pretty cool. Actually, it's called what the heck is it? It's called One Up, and it's pretty neat. And they have
Oh.
they have a bunch of arcade games, and they have pinball machines, and they've got it's just like it's like an arcade, and they have a bar.
I was there in Denver about like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. And,
Oh, yeah?
my aunt was telling me about that. We didn't get a chance to go though. And then,
Yeah,
in,
so
and in New York, they have a barcade.
Yes.
Mhm.
they have those in Philly too.
Okay.
I haven't been.
You
I've
should
not
go.
been
Making a
either.
comeback.
They should.
Arcades everywhere.
Definitely. You know,
Arcades
it's-
are coming back.
It's funny. When I was a kid, we had pizza parlors around the neighborhood. They would have like a couple of good games. We just that was it. We'd go.
It's always Italian places of arcades. Maybe
Except for
it's be-
Flynn's.
Maybe it's because of Mario.
Yeah,
There
maybe.
we go. Every pizza shop comes with a Mario game.
Yeah.
Set of Seinfeld where George had the high score
Yeah.
on.
Frogger.
Yeah. No, Frogger.
Oh my god. Yeah, we had a pizza shop kid, and they had I don't know how they got these machines. Every maybe 2 months, 3 months, they would
Wow.
get all new machines. It would be like four 4 different games. They didn't have a lot of them, but they were always good. So they would have like Street Fighter, Ghostbusters. I don't know if anybody remembers the Ghostbusters.
I remember that game. I loved
Freaking
that
awesome.
game, dude.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh man,
So
that game was
great.
so great. I was so mad because they never brought it to any kind
No.
of console, and I was just like, I was waiting patiently.
No.
That was the best. That's by far the best Ghostbuster game still to date.
Yeah, it's awesome. I remember when they were doing like Ninja Turtles, Simpsons, and X-Men, and they were bringing those to the home consoles. And I thought maybe there was going to be some kind of like, like they'd just be like this stream of old arcade games coming back up, but no.
Yeah.
Well, you do got the one. What is it from Activision? The
What's that?
Ghostbusters, the video game.
Yeah, there's a couple.
That
Sanctum of
one.
Slime tried to go down that road, but it just didn't really do it very well.
Sanctum of Slime, yeah.
Yeah.
The first Ghostbusters game for 360 and PS3 was actually pretty.
Yeah, that one was actually like really surprising.
Oh, is that the extended story one? Is that what you guys talking about?
Yeah, that was like a Ghostbusters 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
basically.
that game.
Yeah.
It was pretty
And
good.
the full cast was there.
Yeah.
They
and
were?
Other than Bill Murray, who kind of great job. And I like Bill Murray. It seemed like everybody else was good too.
Yeah, that was a good game.
We were there for Bill Murray.
Bill Murray is tending bar in
Yeah, I saw that.
which is awesome.
Dude, but I guess that's just what he does now. He just drives
That's
around
it.
and he just like hangs out at house parties that he finds. And,
Crashes weddings.
What else does that man have to do?
right? Yeah, I guess.
Nothing. He didn't have to do anything.
I guess it would be boring just to kind of sit around. So he just goes on parties.
Oh,
that would be pretty fun. Be able to do that. If I went and did that, they'd be like, "Who's this drunk stranger?" This is a funeral, sir. And I'd be like, "What?
You don't know me?"
You ever seen the movie Wedding Crashers?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Oh man.
So what
Eric,
is?
have you seen Wedding Crashers?
Oh, I've seen Wedding Crashers.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
He does watch movies.
So what's everybody playing right now?
What did I start? I've been playing some PlayStation Plus games because they're free.
Always good.
Yeah. But I've been trying to beat Assassin's Creed, the newest one.
Oh, Syndicate.
Yeah. That one's pretty fun. It's much better than the
Unity.
last one that came out. Unity was like dog crap on the ground.
Dude, so
And
bad.
I looked at my shoe. I'm like, what the heck is this?
It's Assassin's Creed.
Oh, look.
It's a game. It's Assassin's Creed disc on the bottom of my shoe.
But I just step in.
Oh man.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dylan. I like Syndicate. I think it's a pretty good game.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't screw it up again.
Man, yeah.
They're not creating one this year, but they are coming out with the movie.
I hope the next one's gonna be good.
Anybody
Where do you
looking
think
forward
it's
to that
gonna be
movie,
at?
by the way?
I'm hoping. If this doesn't work out, it's truly done. It is.
Yeah.
I
agree.
Like World of Warcraft. Warcraft was like people thought like that one's gonna be like this is it. But then the story was very boring and sad, and it was just all generic and stuff, and they didn't really take it anywhere. I did like the Need for Speed movie though. Just to give that out there.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that one either.
It was
I knew Jesse
it was
Pinkman was
okay.
in it, so I was like, I'll pass on that.
It got like a 6.7, so
That's
it
not
was
horrible.
Yeah, it's not horrible. It's not like Mario.
Like, you like watched it.
Oh.
What's wrong with Mario?
Got everything.
Come on, that movie's awesome.
I love Mario.
That was
a
best
great movie.
Sushi I've ever seen.
You guys like Mortal Kombat too?
I
like
do
the first
actually.
The first one.
I like both of them.
One. No, my.
Oh no. Well,
Oh, I do. Did you guys ever see the Double Dragon movie?
no.
Jason, you haven't?
Nope.
No. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that.
Let's see.
Quick, look it up.
I am. Oh man, dude, it was so good, Jason. You gotta check this out.
Alyssa Milano was it?
Yeah, she was. That's right.
That's what I.
Hey, the full movie's on YouTube, dude.
Oh, get out of here! Oh, I know what I'm doing today.
I gotta go, guys.
I'll see you.
Podcast over.
Also, as an interesting side note, I'm just looking at, I typed Double Dragon into Google and it popped up that there is a Double Dragon restaurant in Manhattan. So there's one for me to go to.
You should just have a Double Dragon day, Jason.
Double Dragon Day. Oh, I'm sorry, it's in Brooklyn. So I can go see Bill Murray and get dinner at Double Dragon.
Bam. Make sure you wear the headband.
It's probably the bartender.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, so what's everyone else playing?
Well, I am working on a review right now for a game called Everspace, which is like a space fighter sim, actiony, actually more actiony than. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't want to spoil too much.
Is it first person or like strategy?
Either way, you can. Oh no, it's action. It's either you can have the camera right behind you, and have it in the cockpit.
Okay. So it's like
Is it like open world, or is it like?
It's not. It's like you know what? Did you ever play Star Fox?
Yeah,
Star Fox game on 3DS, where you have to like choose your like next jump. You like jump to.
No.
Okay, you jump to like different sectors of space. So it's not like you're just flying around where. Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
But it is. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. Really, really nice. The only thing is, I'm running into a lot of problems. I was trying to play it with a controller, and it seems like there's some problems with the aiming when you move and stuff like that. So it's not finished yet. It's an early access game.
Is it on PC?
Yeah, it's on PC.
Okay.
Hopefully that gets taken care of. If that gets taken care of,
yeah.
But
Cool.
that'll be this week.
Yeah, that needs to be taken care of. It's only on PC. What a travesty.
You just gotta get used to the system. Keyboard and mouse, man. Keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, that's it.
I like keyboard and mouse. I'm just being contrarian.
Thinking about other people.
As Erich is wont to do.
That's true.
Eric, what are you playing? Besides
Bioshock?
Luigi's Mansion.
Bioshock.
Bioshock, yeah.
Everybody
what
should be playing that.
Yeah.
And Bioshock, playing some Overwatch here and there. I've been playing the Pokemon trading card game because I'm 6.
Nice.
It's like I've always collected the cards, but I was like, nope, not gonna learn how to play the game. Never gonna play it. I'm just gonna collect the cards. Yeah.
I was talking about that with the Evil Dead board game. I actually backed that on Kickstarter, Evil Dead 2 board game, but I will never play it, and I know I will never play it. But it's fun to have.
Jason,
Why won't you play
I'll come to New York and I'll play it with you.
I have no one to play it with. Okay.
I'll come play it with you, Jason.
Nobody I know likes board games.
You
So
should
it's not gonna happen.
You
get
should
it.
join a board game club, Jason.
Yeah. Well, that's
Rent.
That's one more thing for me to do then.
You can always rent an Uber driver.
No.
Yeah. Just get the Uber, and then you'd be like, "Hey, just come into my house. I don't need a ride anywhere."
So where are we
Play this
going?
Evil Dead game with me.
I'm lonely. I want to play a board game.
Yeah.
So where are we going?
In my house.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all. That's great.
He just drives off.
Oh man.
Oh man. So I'm playing some Technomancer.
How is that?
You know, it's fun. It's fun. It can be a lot of fun. Sometimes it can be a little bit slow. It kind of reminds me of Mass Effect. So, and it's kind of cool because there's like a morality kind of game or essence in the game. So, you know, there's like a good side and a light side or a bad side. But the choices you have to make aren't necessarily always you know how they're always kind of really easy to tell. It's like, do you want to kill these kids? Yes, no, and then you kind of choose from there. The choices you kind of make have different repercussions, and it kind of plays out differently. So they're really hard. They're difficult to like. If you want to be like, I want to be a good guy this time, it's kind of hard to follow that path.
Okay.
So yeah,
We,
but I mean, it's kind of fun though in that sense too.
We reviewed it.
Yeah.
Out. I never played it. But it was actually Jeremiah.
Mm-hmm. I think he gave it like a 7.
He did not like it.
Oh, he didn't. That's right. Wow.
But I thought it
isn't
looked.
that bad.
No, it was a 55,
Oh, that is
like
crap.
average.
That's a bad game.
But I thought it looked.
It plays really good and it looks good. It definitely looks good, but it you know, I can definitely see some of the shortcomings of it, but I'm having a good time with it. So
Cool.
that's
Cool.
all that matters.
That's yet another one of those games that I've wanted to try.
Yeah,
But-
and that's what I hate about it too. It's there's a ton of side missions. Like
Mm.
it's cool. You like it's so much like Mass Effect. Like every character has a side mission for you, which
Okay.
you know you get to become more of their buddy or their pal because they're like, I'm thirsty. Go get me a glass of water. So you have to go on this cross Mars mission to go get him some water or something. So
Bastards.
yeah. So it's cool, and it's on planet Mars. So I always feel like I'm playing Total Recall. So
Yeah, that's why I wanted to.
yeah, but unfortunately, you can't. You can go outside. It's not like your
Oh,
head
so
explodes
it's
like in Total Recall.
terraform.
Yeah, they terraformed the or the Mars a little bit.
That was weird.
Yeah. So
You
it's
asked to
cool.
Mars.
I just got disconnected.
Get your ass to Mars.
Did
Eric,
you? I
have you
didn't
seen
notice.
Total Recall?
Eric.
What?
Eric, you still there?
No, I'm here.
Have you seen Total Recall?
Yeah,
With
yes.
Which
Arnold
one?
Schwarzenegger.
Oh.
Arnold
Yes.
Schwarzenegger, the first one.
Okay.
You have seen that one?
Top on the moon,
Best
yeah.
scene.
Yeah.
Best scene in the movie is when he's melting on Mars.
I do like that theme.
Does that
That was
patented Schwarzenegger yell?
so
Oh my God,
ridiculous. And then how is it possible when the sun when they get oxygen again? How is it possible their face comes back to normal?
It's the magic of movies, man.
Yeah, that's true. Their eyes would be all just popped out and they'd be all
Yeah.
puffy.
Yeah.
Oh, we're totally fine. That was just weirdness.
Oh man.
That was back in the day when practical effects were a thing.
Yeah. They were good then.
Go see Mad Max if you like.
Yeah, I've seen Mad Max.
Okay.
It's a masterpiece of action movies.
It's a great movie.
Heck yeah. It's a great movie. You should probably see that movie too, Eric.
I've seen that, man. Come on.
I'm just gonna assume every movie you've never seen, Eric. Such as Captain America: Civil War. Go see that too, Eric.
I haven't seen that actually.
That is a
it's
good
really
movie.
good. It's
the,
really good.
The American
I
Revolution,
probably
the
Marvel
movie.
hero films.
I think it might be my favorite Marvel movie.
Yeah, I think it's either
just
that
so
or
good.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, you like Winter Soldier? I think it's either that one or Guardians of the Galaxy for me.
Oh yeah, you like?
Yeah, it was just done really well.
Oh, speaking
I like-
of,
I like James Gunn.
oh yeah, I do too. Speaking of superhero movies, there will be Valiant movies very soon at some point.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're working on. I think they're supposed to have some kind of Ninjak reveal very soon, and there's Bloodshot and not the cat. It will not be a
I know.
cat. And then there's
they
there's
should make
Bloodshot.
a cat universe for their cinema
They
universe.
should. That would be
Everything
huge.
cat. It would be huge.
God,
They'd make all the money in the world.
that'd be
And there wouldn't
monstrous.
be any money to spend. So
No, that would be everything. Would be cat movies.
Dear God.
They would take over. They would take over.
It's the cat apocalypse.
It's time to about wrap it up.
All right.
Wait, we're not done talking about cats.
So,
All right, I'm good.
all right, we're good.
I'm good.
Cats.
All right. So, thanks for listening, everybody. As always, this is Eric. And if you're so inclined, if you really want to, you can find me on Twitter at. I don't even know my Twitter handle. I'll put it in the description. We got Rick.
Hey guys, this is Rick. Thanks for listening. You can find me at Twitter at DocBrown303.
And Jason.
And this is Jason. You can find me on Twitter at JasonTAS. I'm sorry, Jason_TAS. To forget the underscore. And watch for the Everspace review.
Right. The game looks good. Well, from what you said.
Yep.
And then, first time ever, Dylan.
This is Dylan. You can find me at Twitter on Dylan's Legos, one word.
There you go. Thanks for listening, everybody, and we'll see you next week.